Alright, what up, you pieces of shits? I don't know if anybody is gonna be actually like watching me besides myself. But that's me. Who the fuck cares about me, right? Um, there's something I want to go over. I know what the fuck you're seeing on my screen right now. You're seeing this. Then you see me fucking being there's a reason for that. Alright? There's totally 100% good reason for that. Um, there may be a slight production error in this. Now, I don't know when the fuck I want to like actually release the whole gallery because I already zipped it. My guys, it is straight fucking here. Let me. Can I zoom in on this? How can I zoom? I'm gonna see if I can zoom. I want to see if there's like a section where I can fucking zoom in on this. Okay, what the fuck is Ford's D? Wait, CDR. Okay, I don't know what that is. Hold up, I'm gonna figure this shit out. Oh, that's scale. That's for like. Can I like zoom in on it or that? No, that's just gonna reshape that, but I don't need that. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it, but it says clear as fucking day, 27.2 gigabytes. I don't know if there's anywhere in my PC where it had an older variant. It was not like this. And you know which update we can really think did for? This fucking update 2.8. But, I don't know. If you want to know, I have a whole entire fucking version list here. And just to clarify, I've been fucking modding Friday Night Funkin' for like. I started in 2021. We're nearly in 2026. I started modding in the fall of 2021. Been playing the game since the summer of 2021 as well, so that gives a clarification. If you look at all these versions did at one point exist, but I was so new to like updating and like figuring out how to separate files that these all updates kind of just conjoined into one. And then after this update, we got into the 1.0 update, and the only update that I could find that was truly the earliest was 1.2. Which does not sound impressive until I tell you that 1.1 really didn't have much to give. It I think if we look into the actual history log or update logs, which are not here but right here. These were they're right here because I can remember actually what I added in them. So, for example, if we put up here, it says new icons, new charting. Yeah, for 1.1 and 1.0. 1.0, I was basically just still figuring out what to do with the charting. 1.1, I actually implemented like the actual chartings from from myself into the actual game data. But I don't think it says that. I think it says something stupid like, yeah, see, new charts for the first time. I don't even think there's anything for the 1.0. Oh, it just says new mod for you. Which, like I said, the only earliest I could find was this update, and 1.2 update just added like the colorization mod. If you really truly want to see the earliest of of any of these mods on my YouTube page. Thank God I don't have a fucking video. I gotta mute myself instantly. No wait, that's my stream. You guys don't want to hear me. I think I have a whole playlist that I just don't. Oh, don't mind any of my other playlists that I just have here. But where is the important one I'm looking for? Unless it does not exist in here. Nope, it does right here. This would be considered. Damn, 3 years ago? This would be considered 1.0 or 1.1. No, this would be considered 1.1 because this would be 1.2 right here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Okay, so I have a whole list of every single currently every single update that I've gave until 2.6 beta for the new Psych Engine transfer over. I'll update this playlist and then release it to and actually release it fully, but it's basically just every single update. Also, notice how in this video uploads I completely skipped over what update 2.3, which really didn't add much. Besides adding my own custom icon, which by the way, in the newest update, which would be not 1. What the fuck am I talking about? 2.8.1, which I don't know when I really want to release it. It's more looking like a copy over what happened with 2.7, where I just released a minor fix update. Which, by the way, there is a couple betas in 2.8 that have not been released. This has not been updated for any of the 2.8, or I am wrong. This is the current version of the beta that was ever last released was the version 2. There's a version 3, which really doesn't. It's bare bones as shit compared to something like this. But there is a version V4. There's a beta V4, and it basically was testing out, seeing if I can add anything new, which I might show you. It was a fun little thing that I added, but nope, all the updates are here. Kind of wait, what the fuck? Why did they copy down here? Oh, because I think these are different. Hold on. No, these say latest updates. Oh, that's why. These say V. This is. Oh. By the way, this is the original version file of this. These other ones I just added in. So if you want to be technical, this would be the only file that was actually documented. And funny enough, if we go into 1.0, 1.3, there's no txt files. But if we go to here, you go to here, and it has V1, which basically just stage, which is kind of funny. The whole management of the update thing really didn't fucking change because here's V2. Just added something, which I'm kind of sad that I got rid of this whole layout of this update txt file was completely eradicated the more we go into these updates, which by the way, these updates never seen a day of light of actually showing. I don't actually know why I didn't do any of them, I just went from 1.4 to just naming it 2.0 altogether. So 2.0 is just a collaboration of everything I'll update from 1.5 all the way down to 1.9, which really didn't add much. And there's not even TXT files because I can't even remember what I added in those versions because they didn't exist, but they exist here because why not? There was no record of a dev version of 2.0. Just to clarify, there are records of this version, which I keep finding. There's so many different versions and variants in my PC folders. If we look into one like here, like there's an old version of of my fucking thing. That's awesome. I didn't know that was in here. Oh, that's not even good leading. PC2. Why is there a file for a Minecraft version in this fucking folder? I know I have one of like a really old version. Maybe I don't. It's fucking weird. I have the cage engine in here? Why? I have a what the fuck? What version is it? What variant of the file? Okay, I'm getting off track. Cool. Well, hello to you too. So there's a lot to this mod. Also, I combined these two versions because there really was no point of separating these two since they're really minor compared to each other. Jeez. Wait, hold on. Fucking look at this shit. It goes. Oh, that's so weird. I forgot I did this. So I don't know why, but when I created this version, I created another variant version of it with a more vibrant logo. So if we boot them into this, which I'm gonna do it for you guys because I might as well. It's kind of cool to see all these versions and to see how like far it came into like modding. So this would be like what version you guys probably got released before the dev team of Game Banana said I need to update the current only one file version of the site or my mod, which currently if we go on to I'll just click on my fucking name because there's so much. It says 9 submissions. Well, most of these got fucking trashed. This one got withhold. I actually don't know the reason why. So it kind of just pushed into this. But yeah, see, I didn't know how to update the main fucking mod here. So all these versions were released at one point. Like, for example, the very first version of my mod, the 1.4 update was added, and then I added the 2.1. I don't know why there's two of them. That's kind of fucking interesting. Version 2.2 and 2.3 and 2.4, which 2.4 initially just got released to this. To over here, and I basically got scolded by the fucking moderators telling me if I don't cut my shit, they're gonna fucking boot my ass. Which I wonder if it's still currently listed under my mod if it loads. Oh jeez, man, what the fuck is it not gonna load at all? It may not load at all. Yeah, but look at all this. Actually, no, this had the 2.0 release 3 years ago. Jeez. And it just kind of kept going. I don't know what I did for this. I think this was a bit like when I was still testing out shit 2.5.2 beta underscore 23, which was probably the year. Yup, version 03. Dev. I don't even think this version of this fucking version exists. I think in the whole entire gallery, it just fucking exists. Let's see, as the fuck is this? That's so weird. Why did I do that? Also, why am I rolling my fucking R's? So, I guess in the way I've already kinda put a this archive. What? Oh. I know what that's talking about. So I guess in a way I kind of already did create like a gallery, but now I'm just gonna use this fancy little fucking thing to just fucking port it over. So yeah. But what I really wanted to talk about was the state of my mod. Currently, there's that version I was talking about, V4. Currently, the next update that will be released will be this, which really isn't much. It oh yeah, I did bring this fucking back because I actually liked how it looked. These are all the new changes. If you download the current version, which is 2.8, and then you look at these are currently the only 3 new add-ons that I added. Plus, what's this message saying that all future updates, including whatever updates that come out for like 2.9 and 3.0, because we're so fucking close. Like, I have never been this close to like anything. Like, seeing all these versions and all these variants of these versions come together into like one. I just it's kind of surreal because I wouldn't expect myself to be where I am now, especially with all like the modding and shit that I've done. Like, for example, when I created 2.5, I wasn't expecting me to have all these versions, except for this one. Ignores this. This, I think, is running 2.7, but it's in the 2.5 era update, which I'm pretty sure the psych engine was like 0.6.3 when I created this. So it's old. It's an old generation of a mod, and currently, if we want to be technical, any other charting I do in the current update of the psych engine is no longer compatible with any of the other versions because it's using a different charting format completely, to where you can fucking take V-Slice and Legacy chartings and put them into the psych engine charting format, which is kind of cool, but negligent the entire gimmick. That's why I have 2 of these. Now, these are not engines. These are actually personalized versions of my mod that I just decided to put other mods in. For example, this is the V1. This would be considered the V1 of this. I'm going to show you what it has and what it's currently running on, because it won't run. It won't run 2.8 mod chart. But these are all the mods that are installed into it, and these are all the mods from trying to finalize. I don't want it to have a repeat of 1.4 of that my life. But none of these charts, if I try, invalid version, which doesn't make it any sense. Either. Yeah, that's what I thought. But if we go into like this version, which is currently running the 1.0.3 engine, and the current version of my mod, which would be 2.3.
Getting 50 on a Friday,
Fine. So that's what I meant by the charting format is completely different, especially when it comes to what the fuck. My guy, I don't speak Russian. I'm sorry to say it. I am not a Russian guy. I'm a U.S. citizen. So, if you please speak proper English. Why the fuck is your name Pleasure? Should I be fucking concerned? I'm gonna take a break. That's not a name that I don't see like very often in my chat. Pleasure, fucking talking Russian to me. Fuck, I have to translate that, do I? Oh yay! You know, I might as well fucking do it on stream. Let's see what you fucking said. It better not be something vile that I'm gonna get fucking. Google Translate. What the fuck did he say? Hello. Why can't people just fucking type in US? Also, I'm glad I detected that. I think there's another language in here that uses something similar to Russian symbols, just isn't Russian at all. It's just completely fucking different. So yeah, I might as well show you what I have planned for maybe 2.9, because 2.8 featured only around the rec songs. You know. Also, finally, I got an official beta logo, which really, you see, you know, just it won't be present in any of the betas that you get on a Friday. Also, I finally got to customize styles for my icon. Sorry, it took me a while, but fucking Microsoft decided to discontinue Paint 3D, which is the paint software I use to do my if it loads.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's chugging. Oh yeah, it's because Dad. Why are you chugging so hard? Fine, I'll turn down to 120.
3, 2, 1.
Where the fuck does three of you fucking come from? I just watched my fucking thing spike up to 3. Clearly, that's this is what I had initially planned. It just kind of failed. I don't like that it changed the color aspect. So this in the whole aspect of the psych engine is that the color of the characters icon on the bar, the color bar, like it wasn't green and red. It was like plain. And don't get me wrong. If you play FNF Nat, like the current official FNF game, it does have that, but it's kind of fitting for it because that game was fucking created as like a fucking project for a competition, and it fucking kind of grew into what it is fucking now. So I didn't like that aspect that it changed the coloring. Not that I only mentioned that, it fucking took away the fucking um my time bar. I was like, what the fuck? Why'd you do that? Nah, I don't know. So it may or may not come to 2.9. All right, I'm doing minor touches on 2.8. In fact, I kind of debated if I really wanted to add the special event triggers that were introduced in 2.7. Okay, if I really wanted to give a abbreviation of what each update contains, I'll do this. The 1.0 updates added everything that you see in the assets, that being the color icons that match the actual characters on the screen, the original charting. That's been the reach. That charting has been recharted so many different times to where it's now perfect how it is now after the 2.7 update. The very first 2.0 update added the very first version of my logo. 2.1 added that for the 2.0. 2.1 plus fucking what else did it add? It added something else. it, it added the ultimate week and shit. Funny, this is not the final build, but is the official version 2.2 to 2.3 to 2.4 to 2.5. I really, really did not. Fuck. I really did not see me going beyond 2.5 when I created 2.1. 2.2 didn't add that much either, which is going to take a lot because there's a lot of TXT files or a lot of files I have to go through. And, actually, no, with the Revolution update, it added another version of the custom logo, fixed charting with Sorns. If you don't know, in the original charting for Sorns in these earlier versions, like I'm pretty sure this is a Psych Ancient version 0.5.2 H, ancient fucking version of Psych Engine. For some reason in the Sorns charting, something fucked up with how the rendering of that note came on, so it made it like more extended than what I had, and I think I attempted to fix it in this update. Recharted Senpai, added secret hidden content, which I actually don't know. I don't know what I mean by this. I don't think there was anything I had added to hidden, just kind of little things here and there. Rechart. Basically, every chart is some of the weeks needed, and then this thing, the expert difficulty, which, mind you, in this version is scuffed as fucked. And what is the expert difficulty? Hurt notes. Ever heard of them? Well, there's a special category in the Psych engine alone. I've never seen another engine produce this, but in the Psych engine, there's the like different category for notes pre-installed. By the way, there's one for alt animations. There's one for GF singing. There's one I think for no animations playing at all, and then there's hurt notes. And if you know anything about hurt notes, this fucker sucks. Um, uh, and that was basically just what the expert difficulty was. It was a faster charting scroll speed, by the way. And then like a shit ton of fucking scattered here and there of fucking expert difficulty, or the hurt notes. So that was 2.2. I don't really think much was added into 2.3. Besides, this was the transfer over. Hold on, I gotta see. I wonder. Because this version, the official version, I believe, wasn't released in the new version of the second, or I could be wrong. No, it falsifyingly, I never added any of the expert difficulty to week 2, 4, or 6. That was my own flaw. That my own custom icon, which, by the way, I finally got to work in the credit system, so it actually is there, and it's its own separate icon altogether. It's kind of fucking cool because that icon, it's been in the game, it's been in my mod since 2.3, just never utilized properly. So it's just kind of been there floating around everywhere. And that isn't because I didn't know at the time, but if you wanted to add anything new, you had to make it an official file, not a separate file like how mods are in the mods tab, where it be its own file. No, you had to make this into an integration into the actual mod file. I'll show you what I mean. So if we go into the mods folder, or not this mods folder, but after this, if we go into here, this is what I meant. This entire thing right here is how I got my mod to work now. Originally, it wouldn't be nothing stored here. It's all fucking stored here. My dumbass has figured out that somehow that it worked alongside here, and also you can tell this is an older version because of. So this is a. So yeah, there's so really ancient ass versions of my fucking mod just fucking here. Oh right, I wanted to see. Oh, gotta go through this. Gotta go through that. Gotta go through here. Gotta go through here. Fuck. Let's see. I want to see if this was running on a different engine altogether. Nope. I got my answer instantly, which is sad because if I'm not correcting myself, this version doesn't really fucking exist. I got it to work somehow because it's here, but the only sad part is it does not boot up. Yeah, it does this, and I really don't know what happened to create this. But after this version, I think from 2 point. Shit, I think all the way up until 2.6, I ran on the 0.6.3 update of the psych engine. And after 2.6, it went to, I believe, 0.7.1H in the middle of 2.7's update saga, 0.7.3, obviously. And then when Psych Engine decided to release the very first version of 1.0 of the Psych Engine, I didn't integrate it. I could have. In fact, if you guys want to be real, in 2.7, I could have made this mod into the 1.0 version of the Psych Engine. Reason I didn't is because it was a new update, and the note splashes didn't want to work. Actually, none of the notes wanted to work. Something within the fucking confines of from 0.7.3 to 1.0, something fucked up. Someone fucked up the code, my mistake. And so I waited. I waited until I found the version that is currently running it now, which is 0.1 or 1.0.3. It's a solid update. I already tried out 1.0.4. No. I just won't. There's a lot of bugs that are version of the Psych engine. In fact, I'm pretty sure my fucking little engine personalization version of my mod doesn't even run the fucking 1.0.4. If I'm not correcting, if it does, Eureka. I think I just didn't want to do it because there's just things that didn't correlate with me right. Like it didn't fit properly, and that's why I am running the 0. Or the 1.0.3 update of the Psych engine because it's fine. It runs perfectly fine. Fine. It fits perfectly well with what I wanted and what I need. The only shitty part, I was not up to the task of doing the whole alphabet thing. Which, by the way, that was a feature that was added in late versions of 2.5. Then it kind of didn't get like updated throughout this version, and then somewhere in the long ways of making this abomination, I changed these sprites to what they are now, and I'll show you what I mean by that. 2.6.2. I'm only going to 2.6.2 because in 2.6.2 it didn't have the what the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the hell is this? New saying hiya. New shit. Hiya nation. Welcome to a new file of random shit. Yeah, I created this to fuck with you. Yeah, but hey, enjoy the mod. Actually, it's a project I'm using this to learn about the game and what I can do. I might just stop on the mod for you, for a very long time when 2.6.2 was. It's just which lies. We're in 2.8. But I guess that's when I was like, do I really want to keep working on this? It's a fun update, but like, really, do I really want to keep working on this? Let's go. Oh no, this is running on 0.7.1. Also, sprites. The flashiness. I don't know what it was, but when I created the original text, the flashing gimmick of the text I thought was cool. It's nauseating as fuck. I never liked how this looked. It looked so bad. I was like, oh, it gets worse. All right, it gets worse. I think I implemented this shit. 2.10. If it boots up, some of these versions files are missing from the actual main thing, so it just breaks. It shatters. You sound a little clip of it. Ta-da! It used to be what inside.
On a Friday night.
I kind of like this version a lot better than I want to say, but if we go into the assets, if we go into the images, yeah, you can see it. Not very stunning. Also, I think this is when I created this whole thing. Epic logo. I don't even know if this is still in my mod. Where the fuck is like the rating images? Where the fuck did those go? Huh? They're somewhere around here. I know they are. They exist in the game. They gotta exist here. But yeah, you can see just how weird I was when I created this. Also, these were the original number colorings, and personally, it looked like ass. This was the ugliest shit I've ever seen, and I'm pretty sure what I'm talking about is in here. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is before. I don't know what the combo thing is here. This is before. Kind of everything happened. What am I thinking of? Oh, this was before 2.7 when I added the little side effects of each of the. It's kind of hard to explain because this is what it looks weird seeing all the original sprites for what was to come, because I'm pretty sure if we go on and mosey on to the version of 2.5.11 that does not work. It fucking does not. The images here. What the fuck is this? So that everything get integrated here. Where the fuck is the files? Huh? Or did I actually move him down here? What the fuck? Oh. Well, I think I figured out why the 2.5.11 update does not work anymore. Figured that shit out. Thank God there's the UTO variant, which I'm pretty sure does. No, it does not. Oh, no, wait. They're in these files, are they? Haha. So, yeah. This is what sparked the. If I open a new tab and I go down to my load, you piece of shit, into. I want to say the two. One of these early versions just does not have it, but we're gonna go into 2.1, 2.7s, which I don't even know. I'd probably stop putting things in here. It's the flashing gimmick in this version, but you see what I mean? Oh, that's old. But you see, the 2.511 psych sprite or sick psych. Oh man, I really just did that. But you see this, like the little sprite there. This is what sparked me to create this, and it kind of shimmied on down the line. My God. I'm pretty sure I changed this sprite as well. Like, it's changed it to be not this. This has this, and I don't think I did anything for this shit rank rating. It's just how it is. I don't know. I did do something for it. Added electrical charges. Eh. Don't get me. So, sometimes I see shit like this. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking when I made this? You know, but you can still see the old, that I kept the old sprite. Don't know why. Just have it here. Also, the notes are a lot more vibrant in this version compared to. Oh, I don't know. I think I changed it here in 2.5.11 when the numbers, yeah, there it is. I didn't like how the numbers looked, so I was like, ooh. I was like, wait, did I even change the? Oh, yep. So 2.5.11 at you with I guess the coincidental update that fucking changed everything before I wanted to implode myself, because if we really do look at these shitty or fucking graphics, I don't know. The white with the orange and it's blue, but I don't know why I fucking changed it to teal. This is fucking ugly ass color scheme. But if we look at like the numbers, they're, I don't know. I don't even know what I was thinking of when I made this color palette for the numbers, and you can tell that they're not all like the same. Some of the numbers are like darker than others. The seven's like really fucking light. What's the dark teal? But then I created this, and I was like, you know what? This version of the numbers will stay, and they have for a very long time. They have not changed a single fucking bit. Besides for the ranking. The ranking did change. But I feel like I fucking did do something. Also, I want to see if there's anything in here that is different. Nope. It's actually just, oh my god, it's the vanilla. It really is just the vanilla way thing in here, including this. That's absolutely fucking interesting. Huh. Everything here. I wonder when I decided to do that, when I decided to just put everything in the mod folder. It must have been after 2.7. That, or 2.7.1 when I actually did that. But if we look in here, I'm pretty, why is this so fucking zoomed out? I'm pretty sure I fucking changed sprites. Did I not? Well, nah, obviously this is 2.5. I wanted to look into. I want to see if I changed anything in 2.6, like Saga update dates for any of these. Like if I actually really did, because I really am positive that it was a 2.8, no 2.7 when I changed everything. Of course, this is not gonna have the fucking. What the fuck am I thinking of? Oh no, wait. The 2.6 update had it. Oh, and I did. This was the sick. Oh, that was the good. The sick up, the shit never had anything, and the bad just had a big ass X. So it did get changed. I must have changed it in 2.7. I must have looked at it and was like, blech, nasty. I really don't know what possessed me to change it. I guess, but what version of the fucking 2.6 update saga doesn't have that though? Let's see the beta of this. It's gotta be in here. This is still fucking here. Ugh. When I didn't want to change it, that. Man, I was so lazy during the 2.6 update. Man, what's wrong with me? Oh, no, it's not here. These are 2.5 sprites. So it's definitely not this fucking version. What about the test? Let's see. Nope, shared images. Not this version either. That's still the 2.5 sprite sheets. What about the dev? What the fuck? There is two. There's a beta and a dev. Let's check out the actual dev. I didn't even know that existed. No. It still has the 2.5 sprite sheets. Mod. It literally just said fucking mod. Oh, what the fuck? Two different variants of them. That is interesting. Freestyle. Nothing in this. So I just said two fuck. I just said two. Why? Huh? So that doesn't make sense. I didn't even know that it was in there. I really fucking didn't understand. So that's in the dev? And that's in the dev. Huh. What about the beta? Okay, well the beta actually has just one file. Thank God. Holy shit. That was so weird. Nope. Still got the 2.5 sprite sheets. Sprites. Okay, so what version are you? You're 2.6.3. So guarantee it, you are definitely gonna have the new. Did I miss something? What the fuck happened? This is clearly here, but why is the normal sick? What? Huh? Why? That doesn't make sense. That actually doesn't make sense. Oh. That's old. I don't like that. See, even the new fucking things here. What happened to my ratings in this version? Is it in the mod? No. What the fuck is this? Oh, that was when I had the mesmerizer in here. Oh, whoops. Forgot about that. What? So this version, that doesn't make sense. What about the 2.6? No, that wouldn't make sense though. What? Alright, what about the psych engine transfer over? I feel like I had. The fuck? Ah, it's not switched over. So in that two. Something's not adding up. Alright, what about the UDL cover? Oh. um, the probably definitely not gonna see like any images changed. Nope. Well, that's a weird ass version then. Really? So in the 2.6.1 beta, changed it all. Ah, that was the beta for 2.6.2. What about 2.6.1? Unless we already checked this. Alright, well, if the beta had the change, then obviously this might have the change as well. Let's see. Huh. So I guess in truth reality, 2.6.2 beta and the official version was when I created the new sprites for the ranking. Huh. And I'm guessing somewhere in the mix of 2.7, I decided to say, fuck that, it needs a new update. Somewhere. I don't even know where. I don't even know if I fucking stored these in here. Oh no, I think I figured it out. Okay, so the beta, the very first beta, I should say, didn't have the new sprite sheets. What about this version of the beta? I really have a hard time figuring out which one of these. So I guess let's go to the 2.7 point or the 2.7 dev. Huh. Still got the 2.6.2 spreadsheets. Alright. So, not that version. Thank God. What about the main version, which is 2.7? The main version did have the updated sprites. Okay. What about the demo? The demo had it. So when the fuck did I change it? I'm so confused. When the fuck did it get changed? 2.7.1 beta. It wasn't not changed in this version. Where the fuck did I put the overhaul? What about the 2.7.2 dev? It's the last version I have not checked. So let's see. Not here. Actually, I kind of do want to check. Nope, it wasn't here. Ew. Oh wait, it may actually be this version. Judging by that fucking that bar. Mm, mm, yep. Okay. Found the version that the overhaul came in. 2.7.2 dev. Which then it transferred on to 2.7. The 2.7.1 beta didn't have it, but then the official version of 2.7.1 had it, and then it fucking carried on to 2.8. So from 2.5.10 slash 11 to 2.5. No, 2.6.2, it was the old sprite sheet for the ranking. Then it got the new look, and then from that version all the way up to 2.7.2 dev, then I got the overhaul, and then that stuck on for. So when did I switch up the fucking text? I'm gonna guarantee it that I've switched up the text here. Like it doesn't have the flashing anymore. Nope, that still has the flashing. Huh. So maybe it was wrong. What about the 2.7.1? Because I know it wasn't a dev. It was somewhere around here. Oh, this version. Which is canonically funny because this is also the version that holds the, or not the version. This is the dev version. That would be the 2.7.2 dev. I kind of want to see, because oh no, wait, it's still here. Let's see. I kind of want to go see and explore in 2.8, especially this version, to see if any of those images have been like carried on here, unless they're not. And I'm guessing right that it's not even here in the main files. So it really just, there's nothing in the main files for me. It's just fucking gone. So let's see in here. Why is it so small? Wait, wait. There's no share tab. So everything that was in 2.7 was annihilated? What? That doesn't make sense. Oh god, I'm gonna go through all these versions trying to figure out when I put the everything in the mod file, which I'm pretty sure is just in the test version. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. No, judging by that, yup. So that still holds the file management for 2.7.1. The beta test. No, this one's definitely, yep, okay. I was right. Back out. The very first beta. I swear to God, if the very first beta didn't have it, then I'm really gonna flip my shit. Nope, it hasn't. It's all here. Oh, so even the dev hashtag PNGs here. Which I wonder if this was just a sprite sheet for me to create if I did want to make a thing for the dev. Which, funny enough, the dev versions of any of the tech engines quitted itself after 2.7. There's not a single fucking dev version in this version. It's just test, beta, the psych engine change, which actually I want to take a look at to see. Oh. Uh oh. Well, I think we found when I switched over. And I think after this switch, it actually just carried on because, and I think here, yup. So nothing. So after the psych engine, so that means in 2 point. So that means wait, actually, so that means from this version to this version, those versions ran in Psych Engine 0.7.3 because they didn't. I didn't. I didn't update the to Psych Engine 1.0 when it came out during the 2.7 saga. So these versions still ran in that version, including the beta here. Yeah, see, I guarantee it. So that makes me wonder if the very first version you can down of the beta of 2.8 beta that you can download on my Game Banana page truly had it, but it has to update it. I was fucking right. Look at me. What is that? Oh, oh, yeah. You can tell. This was so fucking brand new. This song, which is by the way was a 2.7 exclusive song, but it's been transferred and recharted in the DW library or music gallery mod in the 1.5 update that I'm still working on. But now most the oh, I know why in this older version, uh, fresh does not exist. Here, I'll show you. Also might be scuffed with the notes because this was before the 2.8. Are you gonna fucking load?
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, you see. Yeah. My god, my game is so fucking loud. So that happened. I think these are old charts. I think these are charts that I've never even touched. If I want to be truthful with you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah. Huh. So this really was. So that really was the very first beta. Huh. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. We went on to this version, and then Beta V2, and then Beta V3 was the update that had the overhaul of the erect songs, and then the official 2.8 came out. Also, funny enough, the beta version was also the filed icon change. So I'll just show you what's in 2. I might as well. There really is. It's a minor fix. I really don't feel like adding any of the camera or event gimmicks to any of the erect songs. I don't know what it is. Just the erect songs, they're perfect as they are. Especially with this new update, I'm kind of afraid to do any of the note or the note, like the note bouncing and the tilting gimmick all together. But if you really want to know what's added in this version, look at these three highlighted sections. Because all these right here were added in 2.8. But these versions right here, these add-ons, there's a whole more fucking, what's up, Nicole? There's a whole, like, a lot more fucking notes and note skins and splashes. Like I said, the Darnell, if you look into 2.8 the Darnell icon isn't even colorized, and it really hasn't been colorized ever since went from using a beta variant of Darnell songs to the actual Psych engine, which I don't even know why there wasn't even update charts for those in the beta. You would think the beta would have those, but I guess my brain was like, you gotta work on the fucking Rex songs more. So I guess there was that altogether, but this has been a staple in the fucking game. I actually don't even remember when I made this Sprite shirt. Right. I actually don't even remember when I created this. It's just one half of like uh, the logo bump sprite sheet, but it cut in half, and I just kind of shoved it in here as the DW's logo thing. Also, kind of neat that now I have like every single update file here. I just have to add 2.8 in the 2.8 file in here, but this is every single version, and I mean every single version that has ever been documented, that has ever been added. the TXT file is fucking here. So if you really want to be a mad lad and just look at the history before I release the gallery after I'm done like officially updating the shit of this, because I plan on stopping this like ever fixing on this mod at the 3.0 update. I really don't know what will happen when I get there. I'm actually fucking close. Like when I created this mod and when I got to 2.5 and I mentioned 3.0, I was like, I'm not gonna get this 3.0. Man, fuck that. It's gonna take eons for me to get this 3.0. Look where we are fucking now. We're in the 2.8.1. This mod has came by so far, yet so wide, and just, man, looking at all these and seeing all the dates and like all the different variants. Like 2.7 was last year. Alright, 2.7 was last year. This year is 2.8. Does that mean next year, because we're close to next year, it's gonna be all about 2.9? Shit, what am I even gonna add at 2.9? Yeah, it's also finally I updated this. I don't know why, but when I transferred everything from the 2.6 saga to the 0.7.1H update, Psych Engine that was the only last time it was ever updated. Also, by the way, this also does mention 2.8, 2.9, and 3.0. 3.0, because when I created this, it was in 2.6, so we can get rid of you. Actually, forgot to add that. So there's that. So may as well enter the mod and show you what I actually truly added. Besides, how do you like that the actual logo doesn't fucking look like a jittery half-ass mess? I actually tried my damn best to make sure that fucking thing was aligned. And in doing so, it's kind of off the screen. Do I feel like I want to fix it? No, not really. Also, fun fact for you: in the beta test, these are still the the 2.7 UI, or not even the 2.7, the 5.10 UI. That's how old that UI is. So this UI is brand new to 2.8, which is funny because Free Play still kept its original color along with credits, but now it ciphers through. Mod, it used to be purple, but now it's pink, and then of course story mode. I don't know. I guess I went with this color scheme. Of course, Darnell's icon. We can go into settings here. Unfortunately, our mouse does not work here, and you can already see that there is new note flashes here. A lot of them. I want to say that upon me adding these, this will probably be the last update that you actually see me add any type of note flashes. Do you like 6-7? I don't know if I do. Dude, 6'7", my guy is the fucking height of a goddamn NFL, no, NFA basketball player, motherfucker. You're speaking of fucking LeBron James. Damn. I'm fucking dying. You know, there's like a bunch of other fucking notes here. I have used this fucking note scan, the mobile. I won't use the PS because I have an Xbox controller, so it's gonna confuse the absolute fuckery out of me if I use the PS. But there is a lot more notes in this version, like a lot more. Like I said, there may, after this update, may not be another fucking update that comes with new notes. Because this adds a lot. Upon with already the fucking notes that I already have added to this fucking game. Like, dear jeez, look at this. Also, my fucking frames are hating me. Then I go back to these. But if you want to know something, Animania, DDLC, Libertinia, Gambling, Royal, and Neo are all the original notes from, I want to say 2.6.2 after the psych engine swap, because that's when I figured out, oh shit. No, it was 2. It was one of the betas of 2.7 that I added the notes in. And then after that in 2.7.1 I added more notes. Because when I switched over in the 2.6 saga, when I switched over to, what type engine was that currently? To 0.7.1H, I found out you can do this, and I was like, oh, this is new. Oh, this is fucking awesome. Because I used to use Future, which, by the way, not a bad fucking note skin. The only shitty part, this is just a dollar store version. Oh, my game froze. Shit. It's just a dollar store version of, where is it? These. It really is. And the only shitty part, the sustain part of the note for Future, it's fat. It's I was like, god damn. Psych Engine devs, the fuck did you do to this? No, none of the other notes in the base default note skins are like that. They're just, Future is just like that, and I had to figure out how to play with it because before 1.0 these same notes were like still in like the old style of how sustain notes were. Now they're different. They're like really fucking different and completely like revised and shit. But oh yeah, Cade. This was just a joke because really there's really nothing between Cade and Psych Engine notes. It's just the default note style. but then after Cade, it gets into the new 2.8.1 note update. Also, look at my RAM usage. What the fuck? That's so weird. My favorite notes, which you've already seen me There's countless times on here already. Let's revive. Revive. Fuck. It's reversed. It was like none of these. Was the holy shit? Where the fuck is it? It's somewhere in here. My God, is there so many? P.S. Which is funny because I think it goes well. Yeah, I think it's supposed to go well with the ways. Which, funny enough, the P.S. note or note splash looks a lot like something that I already have added. This, but it's not. It's completely different. Including how it splashes out. So yeah, that's all that was really truly added into this version. So I guess you can call it the official note update slash Darnell's icon fix, or finally fucking accurate color design. So, oh yeah, by the way, in between the beta versions V2 and V3, this charting for all these in the version 2, they were kept at the original speed, but it was too fucking slow. So in the V3, they're actually bumped up, and that carried over afterwards. So, but it kind of doesn't fucking matter. Want to know why? I can't. Cause I used scroll type constant, and I use it at 2.9. Cause I like 2.9. It's a fast pace. Also, if you really want to know how to really screw up something, I'm just gonna let the noise fucking play out for you. If it loads.
3, 2, 1, go!
Don't ever play whatever the fuck you do. Don't ever play with the playback rate on ever. Don't ever set it anywhere after 1. Especially this fucking thing. Keep it at 1. If you want it a little fast, there you go. But no, I
3, 2, 1, go!
really hope that you guys enjoy what I've created, because this really was just a passion project that I just wanted to see what I can do. Ugh. So yeah. Which, if you really want to know something, because shit, when did I release this mod? This mod in Game Banana, the very first update I ever gave to this submission only was June 13th, 2022. So, if we're doing this correctly, on, it's a June, right? June 13th. So this day, on a Saturday, will be 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. The fourth year of this mod ever being made. Huh. When in reality, it'd be actually the fifth year. Yo, is there a way you could maybe play my FNF mod by any chance? I don't know. The whole entire stream was actually based off of my own mod. I really just wanted to talk to you guys really much more about it because that's getting to the point where I'm about done. You know, and I've only been the only person working on this fucking shithole, so you can imagine my fucking fatigue I've had. And the mess I've had from trying to fucking learn everything. But nope, I've done all I could. With Psych Engine no longer being updated, what else is there like left to do? Like, so who knows? Maybe after 2.8.1, there won't be like any news to anything related to the DW twist. The extension, of course, which is the DW Music Gallery, that will still be updated. In fact, I'm gonna play this song. So reference this song. This song, it's called Karma. It's basically stressed mixed with somebody made something on YouTube and I decided to fucking take it and turn it into an actual mod or charting, which I'll leave in the description below of what song I'm talking about. It's basically this person that took Megalavonia, like instrumentals from Megalavonia, and made fucking stress out of it somehow. And it's called Karma, so.
Getting freaky on a Friday night, yeah.
Three, two, one, go! 3, 2, 1, go!
don't think there's really much to talk about. Uh, if you want, on one of my videos, it has both. It has both of my mods of links in them. I think it's a video before the stream ever came out. So yeah, I'm tired. I've been fucking having a malfunction. Plus, I don't know if you guys can still hear it in my voice. I'm still healing from being sick. The common cold kicked my ass. But yep. All right. Thank you, nations, for fucking coming by and stopping by and see what I was talking about. But I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna put my happy ass to bed. Good night. Peace out, nations.